How many of you can truly look in the mirror and say, "I am doing my best"? Most people can't, because deep down they know they are lying to themselves. The way you do your job right now, the way you execute your daily tasks, builds the habits that will decide your future success. How you do one thing is how you do everything. If you surround yourself with average people, you will hear only average thoughts and limitations based on their own fears. Don't let their mindset become your mindset. Their limits are not your limits. You can achieve whatever you believe, and the only permission you need is your own. Losers complain about hating to lose but do nothing about it, while winners do whatever it takes. Winners show up early, stay late, learn from anyone they can, and take action until they succeed. Winners take pride in being the best, in being dominant, and in proving themselves through action, not words. You don't waste time fighting back or defending yourself against doubters. You grind in silence and let your success make the noise. Every limit you think you have exists only in your mind. And now is the time to decide to go higher, to work harder, to push further, to raise your game. Nobody reaches greatness through an easy ride. It takes relentless effort, sacrifice, and discipline. The best in the world didn't get there by accident. They kept their foot on the gas, never quit, never stopped. If you want your dreams to become reality, if you want to live like a winner, you must grind every single day, putting in more energy and effort than you ever thought possible. Push past your limits, ignore the opinions of others, and focus only on execution. Because execution is everything. When you give your whole heart, when you work harder, sacrifice more, and dedicate yourself beyond the average, you will destroy the competition. All men may be created equal, but some choose to work harder. Success is built not under the lights, but in the unseen hour. There are two main types of motivation. Extrinsic, which comes from the outside, such as money, rewards, praise, and intrinsic, which comes from within, such as passion, the desire to prove oneself, or the determination to turn a dream into reality. True and lasting success belongs to those who are intrinsically motivated, because they are driven from the inside, whether or not anyone is watching. Think of an athlete who wakes up at 4 a.m. to train while his friends are still asleep. No one is watching him. He isn't receiving an instant medal or applause, but there is a voice inside him that says, "Today's pain is tomorrow's success." That voice is what lifts him up every single day. Motivation sets the direction, and discipline takes you to the destination. Without motivation, passion fades, and people stop striving for their goals. But with motivation, even the biggest goals can be achieved through small, consistent actions. Behind every success story, there is motivation, the voice that says, "You can do it," when the world says, "You can't." Motivation is often born in the moments when life is toughest, and history is full of people who prove this. Take Thomas Edison, for example. He failed thousands of times while trying to invent the electric bulb, but his motivation never allowed him to quit. Instead of seeing failures as defeat, he called them steps to success. Another example is Abraham Lincoln. Before becoming the President of the United States, he lost elections multiple times, faced financial struggles, and even battled depression. Yet his motivation to serve and lead his people pushed him forward until he finally succeeded. Look at Nick Vujicic, a man born without arms and legs. Most people would give up in despair, but his motivation turned him into a world-renowned motivational speaker and author who inspires millions to overcome their own challenges. In sports, Cristiano Ronaldo is a clear example. He came from a very poor background in Portugal, but his motivation to become one of the greatest footballers made him train harder than everyone else. Today, his career is proof of where motivation can take you. In business, Colonel Sanders of KFC is another inspiring story. He was rejected more than 1,000 times when he tried to pitch his fried chicken recipe, but his motivation kept him going until KFC became a global brand.